Let's put our hands together for him. I remember one of us was engaging him in class, trying to know different valves and talked about different. He said, look, listen, Tiebet, a valve is a valve. Anyhow you look at it, it remains a valve. No, they are doing great. And process. We had Brian Sims, we have Gary Nish, John Lancelot, Joe Ekpe, Jason, we have Tracy, we have Nigel, Don, we have Forrest. Of course, we still have Malcolm Fowler, who is still there with us. And the list goes on and on and on and on. We're about to start now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take the welcome speech by Mr. Engineer, I beg your pardon, Engineer Etabuko. A round of applause for him, please, as he comes up to deliver his speech. Let's clap for him as he gets up here.
Good afternoon, everyone. I can't hear us. Are we here? Are we sure we're here? All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Excellent, excellent. I'm so excited to be amongst you this afternoon. What a privilege to be amongst people who are celebrating. Tell your neighbor, 25 years, no be beans. 25 years, no be beans. Tell your neighbor. You know, for our expert friends, what that simply means is it takes a lot to go through what we've gone through for 25 years and still be here. And we're grateful that in 25 years, people have come in to the Technical Training Center, they've acquired skills, they've acquired an education, and they have made something out of their lives. It is indeed a great thing. I'll stand on existing protocol and say, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, family members that are here supporting their loved ones. So great to see many familiar faces. Like Dr. Mbuk said, I haven't seen some of us for a very long time. Great to see us again. We're here today to celebrate a wonderful group of individuals who started the journey over 25 years ago in Eket. And that journey took them to a place where they acquired knowledge, where they acquired skills, and where they set themselves apart as professionals in their various fields. By way of history, before 1995, Mobile Producing Nigeria set up a training center right inside Kwa Ibo Terminal. The mandate of that center at that time was to provide technical training and training in safety, health, and environment to field employees. You know, such training at that time was required to equip individuals, you know, to safely produce oil and gas, which we're into. But in 1995, recognizing the need to train manpower for its field operations, Mobile Producing Nigeria started what we now call an apprenticeship program. You know, this group we're celebrating here today were the second set to be enrolled in that program. They are popularly called G2. Okay, coincident with the start of this program, the center moved to its current location in Eket, where we fully equipped classrooms, laboratories, training centers, and really manned that facility with competent local and foreign instructors to bring the best out of these individuals and to prepare them for the work ahead. Dr. Mbuk talked about Jim Broussard, who was the pioneer head of that training center. I'm sure a lot of us remember Mr. Anietu Ukpe. I was made to understand he was part of your gathering earlier this afternoon. Of course, we have a few other instructors here sitting to my right, Don Lowry, Barry Pritchard, Malcolm Fowler. Thank you for taking the time to come to celebrate with the team. You know, the technical skills taught in the program include oil and gas process, mechanical, electrical, and instrumentation. It is worthy of note that based on the achievements of this program, the TTC was awarded the City and Guild Center of Excellence Award sometime in 1998. Ladies and gentlemen, this group was celebrating today's testament to the quality of training provided by that center. Since inception in 1995, we have had 12 groups, that is from G1 to G12. Total number of people that have enrolled stands at 866, and 783 have graduated from this program. You know, Mobile Producing Nigeria remains committed to this program as demonstrated with the kickoff of G13 with 50 students last month. Okay, so it's also important to note that as the years have gone by, the demographics of the student population is beginning to change. And I'm sure if we had one of the instructors speak here, they will attest to that. G1 had a total of about 85 students, and only 6% were women. Only 6%. Okay? Contrast that with G13 that we just enrolled. 26% of that number are women. Please, let's celebrate the women in the house. Celebrate the women in the house. More women are beginning to come into the industry and really proving their worth and bringing their best to the table. Now, while we set up this program primarily to meet the manpower needs of Mobile Producing Nigeria, other oil and gas companies have also benefited by employing individuals who have passed through this program. One of them, I believe, is seated here, works for the competitor. He knows himself. But we're glad to have you. You passed through the training that we have in this organization, and we're all better for it at the end of the day. Yet another testament to the quality that is attainable in this center. We have seen individuals grow in their various fields across the oil and gas and even allied industries, not only oil and gas, allied industries within this country and beyond. Indeed, seated here from the group of two, or the G2, are leaders in various organizations. We have supervisors, we have team leads, we have managers, we have general managers, and so on and so forth. You know, the theme for this celebration, growing through collaboration, is very apt, and it resonates with me, and I dare say it resonates with the organization that we work for, Mobile Producing Nigeria. You know, one of the things that we expect from leaders is an attitude of competing to win. What does that entail? It entails collaborating to maximize integrated value. What this means is you prioritize a collective objective over siloed targets. A collective objective takes precedence over siloed targets. What that pushes us to do is it pushes us to collaborate across internal boundaries so that the outcome is the best it possibly could be. You know, the fact that we're coming together after 25 years to celebrate shows that you believe in your collective strength, that you value friendship, and that you value the ideals that you were instructed in at the Technical Training Center. So as we stand on the precipice of another 25 years, God willing, we'll all be here to celebrate. We'll all be alive, well, strong, to celebrate this group 25 years from now. I have two things that I want to share with us. My charge for you is twofold. Number one, draw inspiration from your past collective achievements and keep the bond going. Don't break this bond. Keep it going. Support one another as you navigate through life, as you navigate through career. You know, life is not a zero-sum game. As some people make you believe, there is enough for all of us. You know, we can all win. I don't have to pull you down for me to move up. We can all win. The second charge I will leave with us. You know, look for opportunities. Now we have had 25 years of experience working in our various fields. What would you do with that experience? What would you do with it? The question you want to ask yourself. And I love the fact that we've had instructors from inception who have given themselves to inculcating knowledge into young minds. Tabula rasas, as they would say, putting knowledge in there and making individuals to grow. I would say what you have seen your instructors do, I would encourage you to do the same. Okay, so you can collaborate laterally, which is what you're doing today. But I would encourage you to look for opportunities to share reasons for your success, to share lessons from your missteps, both in life and career. Share it with the next generation. That way you will have moved from collaborating laterally amongst your peers to collaborating vertically across generations. By so doing, you will maximize the value for why you are here on earth. And so as I wrap up, I would remind us of a motivational quote by Henry Ford, great American inventor, who said, "Coming together is a beginning. Staying together is progress. But working together is success." Working together is success. So once again, I want to congratulate the group, the second group that came into the TTC G2 as you celebrate 25 years of camaraderie, of friendship, of collaboration. And we're looking forward to many more celebrations with this group in the future. Keep the flag flying. God bless you all. Thank you.
A round of applause for him, please. Let's clap for Engineer Tabuko, who is leading the JVO team to celebrate with us today. Thank you very much, sir. While he was speaking, he said he's looking forward to seeing us celebrate like this 25 years from now. And I can guarantee him we will be among the senior retirees anywhere. Because we cannot, no matter the age you used to enter, we cannot still be here in 25 years from now. At that time, we'll be calling ourselves to come. Some of us, our grandchildren will be marrying at that time, and then we'll use that forum to be counting gray hairs. And if you look at some of us critically, the gray hairs we have, ladies and gentlemen, is not as a result of old age. It's as a result of the strength ExxonMobil have tapped out of us, thereby rendering us. Because I looked at myself the day I visited my mom, and my mom will be 87 in May, and I visited her, and I discovered that my gray hair are more than hers. And I'm like, come, ExxonMobil, what have you done to me? They have taken the better part of it. But that is the fun of working for an organization and a company that really, we started off knowing that they care. ExxonMobil cares. Exxon came, we don't know what they are answering. We'll take that back home. We have too many visitors here. And while he was saying that we have supervisors, team leads, we also have superintendents. We have people who have grown. And one of the problems you have, ladies and gentlemen, is when your peer is in leadership position and you need something from him. I remember once I was offshore and they told me they said somebody's coming. Everybody were preparing, superintendent were running up and down, and I said, "Who is coming?" He said, "Dominic Abang is coming." I said, "Okay." So immediately Dominic landed. I went to him. He just said, "Look, let me warn you. Don't do anything stupid here." And I said to him, "You too, respect yourself." Because if you don't take your time. And I remember when they told me, I said I needed some trucks to come in. They said, "Sir," I called the secretary. He said, "Sir, the terminal superintendent said he's not going to sign, that is not up to 48 hours. I said, "Who is the superintendent superintendent on duty?" He said, "Kofi." I said, "Which Kofi? Kofi Umar." I said, "Don't worry, don't worry. I'm calling him right now." And when I called him, I said, "Kofi." He said, "Doctor." That's the fun of having your people and the way we work, because we understand ourselves. We have grown all the way. We tend to put all the energy together just to keep the work going. And I want to say it here. The only group out of 12 groups, we just took 13, out of 12 groups, the only group that have their jobs waiting for them while in the classroom was group 2. The only group. There is no other group. Group 1 had to wait. They waited for like 3 months before they resumed. But in group 2, which I belong, I remember I was with Malcolm Fowler in the class writing exams, 23rd of February, 1998. And they were telling us that Bill Kennan is waiting for me. And when we finished, we moved straight to go and see him. And then we got our pass. Everything was ready for us to fly and go and resume. And we resumed 1st March 1998. A round of applause for all of us here. We are still alive. We are still here. None of us has passed on. We had 6 ladies in our class. One of us was fast enough to trap one down. The other 5 have gone. And Victor, we thank you so much for doing that good job, trapping her down, that she didn't leave us, and she's still here. We have Joe here, and some of you don't know. I just got to know that Joe also, whom Malcolm, you trained, he is now a GM, also still doing this same business. He flew all the way from US to be here with us for this purpose. A round of applause for him, please. He's here. Some of us who are GM in some other jobs to do. Some of you own secondary schools, some own shops. We don't want to go into that. I'm not here alone. The reason why I started this, ladies and gentlemen, is because of the background. I know us. But there is someone that was paid to do this job. So mine is free of charge. So I will allow him just to come up before we take on the power of collaboration from Dr. Naomi Osemedua. I think she will, if I didn't get the name right, she will definitely correct me. But then let's have the man who is supposed to do this job from the beginning. His name is a comedian, comedian General Ode. A round of applause for him, please, as he comes up.
Thank you very much, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I think I will not use this podium. It's longer than me, Abi. The podium will hide my destiny. So I will shift back a little bit. Only 1 feet remain if I'll be the same height with me. I'm telling you. Can you put your hands together for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen? Let me stay away from things that will show people that I'm a short man. But it's not my fault anyway. My father is 4 feet 3 inches. My mother is 3 feet 4 inches. When they come born me, I could not fall far from where my parents were. That's why 17 of us in our family, I'm the tallest. So put your hands together for me. I mean, tall pass for us. I'll be like giant. I'm telling you. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, my name is General Ode, the Comedy General, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Speaker of the Comedy House of Assembly, Commanding Officer of the 419 Battalion, the only officer that joined the force by force. If you are not jealous, clap for me now. It's not easy. Yeah, so I joined the force by force. I didn't wait for them to recruit me. I woke up one morning and decided to look like this. Now, if the military people see me, then they wonder who I be. He said, young man, please, who are you? The last one that asked me, I told him, sir, I am that I am. Let's not have problem. Let the wahala not be there. So I'm happy that we all graduated from a technical center. I was also a student of a technical college. The difference between your own and our own is that when I get equipment for our own will not get equipment. Attended a technical college where we say, when they talk about transformer, now for our mind, and then they explain that to us. Talk about electrical connection for our mind. Nothing there, our practical lab. You go to that lab, everywhere is dry, but that is like our workshop. You go there, you know, see, even nail, you know, see. So when we are doing workshop, we go and play ball inside the workshop. La practical with that. We come back and continue from where we stop. But the amazing part was I still ended up studying electrical electronics, graduated as one of the best graduating students during my set, 2012 Cross River State University of Technology. Graduated with a CGPA of 9.482. As I'm talking to, not a surprise. As I'm talking to you, they are still calculating my result. But I have left the school. My brother, a man saw me in Abuja at one event. When I told him, I read elect. He said, are you sure? Why are you not practicing? I told him, sir, I knew from year one that I would not practice. The way Nigeria they changed destiny. My other brother did mechanical engineering, did his IT in a police station. So I just knew that this country, concern with study with police station, I don't know. Industrial attachment of 6 months, my guy do 1 year. He came back, he didn't know the course he read before going to that place. So Nigeria, they changed destiny. So I'm happy that you guys did this, and you are still practicing 25 years later. Me, year one, I know so I no go do it. And one of the things that made me just decide that I will not do it is that light shock our professor. That the professor of elect, light shocker for year one. Now I tell my guys in a wrong department with it. We are not supposed to be in this department. If light can shock the prof, let me our God when they here 25 years later they see no they work. Now our prof no they teach again. It's not up to 10 years, the guy don't retire.